The Christmas for Refugees program is a nonprofit organization dedicated to serving the persecuted and displaced church in the Middle East. Since 2013, Christmas for Refugees has delivered a day of Christmas joy to thousands of Syrian and Iraqi refugees located in Jordan and Lebanon. This year, we have expanded our program to Iraq. We will be serving Christmas dinners to Christian refugees living as internally displaced persons, or IDPs. These Christian IDPs have refused to leave their homeland in spite of the threats of the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant, otherwise known as ISIL. Our program will include the Kurdish areas of Iraq, Mosul, and Ankawa, which is near Erbil. In 1999, the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant, or ISIL, split off from the radical al-Qaeda after decades of being in union. Since then, ISIL has continued to gain power and control in Syria and Iraq. The resulting political and social chaos has caused many religious minorities, particularly Christians, to be in danger. In its rise to power, ISIL began marking Christian property with the Arabic letter Nun. The Nun letter is the first letter of the Arabic word Nasara, which means Nazarene. This is how the Muslim world has referred to Christ and his followers for centuries. Once the Christian home or business has been marked with the Nun letter, it immediately becomes property of ISIL. While many Iraqi Christians have fled to refugee camps located in Jordan and Lebanon, others are determined to stay in their homeland in spite of being driven from their homes on the Nineveh plain. These refugees are referred to as internally displaced persons, or IDPs. These Christian refugees have dealt with a reality that few of us can even tolerate to imagine, a reality that ensures torture, rape, and beheadings for anyone professing the name of Christ. These persecuted families, who once lived comfortably with good educations, are now living as paupers in IDP refugee camps. William J. Murray, chairman of the Religious Freedom Coalition, flew to Iraq in September of 2015 in order to explore expanding the Christmas for Refugee program. While he was there, a practice run for the first Christmas for Refugees program in Iraq was held. William Murray also personally visited with the Iraqi IDPs and investigated their living conditions. Prior to the advancement of ISIL in northern Iraq, now known as the Islamic State, Erbil was becoming a favored tourist destination in the Middle East. Many tourist attractions and five-star hotels were under construction in 2014. However, when the Islamic State captured Mosul and advanced towards Erbil, the danger imposed halted all construction. Many of the abandoned building skeletons have since been converted to refugee centers, including the Al-Amal Hope Center, which is pictured here. William Murray also inspected ASHTI camp, another temporary housing site for Iraqi IDPs. The housing units consist of caravans or small trailer homes. These are somewhat better than the makeshift housing in the multi-story buildings due to the fact that they have personal kitchens and baths. Those living in the Al-Amal Hope Center must use communal kitchens and baths. Much of the medical care for the families is provided by the Al-Raja Mobile Medical Clinic. This small vehicle provides medical care, dental care, and pharmaceutical supplies. The estimate to buy a mobile clinic such as this was around $600,000, but the innovative ministry was able to make one of their own for just $80,000. The Christmas for Refugees program is passionate about serving these persecuted Christians and providing them with some joy in spite of their turmoil. The Christmas for Refugees events to be held in the Kurdish areas of Iraq in December will serve not only the children, but will also provide a food supply for the entire family. The program will be using conference rooms which are currently set up for educational programs. These rooms will be converted for the day into a festive Christmas space in order to serve thousands of refugee children and their parents. We will provide a culturally traditional Christmas meal, games, gospel-themed puppet shows, Christmas songs, Bible-themed coloring workbooks, a children's Bible, an adult Bible, and a week's worth of food for the entire family. If you would like to learn more about the Christmas for Refugees program to aid Christian refugee children and their families, please visit our website at christmasforrefugees.org. A donation of just $14 will supply the core program for one child. This includes transportation, food, and all supplemental items such as workbooks and Bibles. A donation of $64 provides a meal for one child plus a week's worth of food for the entire family. Please join us today in helping these Christian families who are being persecuted by the Islamic State.